Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol VBIV. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to this time frame that does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out where levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. Did this analysis on Thursday, so that is where the green and red line annotations are coming from. But after today's movement, definitely a little, I guess some updates is the right word, but nothing huge, but a few little adjustments need to be made. And the first adjustment is going to go ahead now that we have more data. I'm going to adjust this level of resistance right up here and call that $1.05 as far as the new kind of key area of resistance. Now, the good thing here is whenever resistance levels are being adjusted in the upwards direction, that's definitely a sign of bullishness. Now, if I was adjusting the level of resistance downwards, that's not so good. But here, now that we have, like I said, more data and I needed to adjust it upwards, that's definitely a good sign. So yeah, going into next week, $1.05 going to be that initial and key level to watch going forward. And then as I talked about in yesterday's video on Thursday, key level of support stays down here right around the 90-cent mark. But also really at this point, what I'm going to do is just get rid of that, because really the main and really easiest way to gauge the health of the overall move so far, this right here being defined as the move, the bounce, whatever you want to call it, is just watch the purple line right there, the 50-period simple moving average, keyword being moving. As next week plays out, that line will continue to move itself higher and higher. So the moral of the story there is that as long as the price stays above that purple line, as the line itself moves higher and higher, then the bulls are in full health, the bulls are in full control. However you can best visualize that, that is what is being represented. So no need to overcomplicate things. Just let that moving average there be your guide in terms of the strength or lack thereof of the current trend, current bounce, like I said, whatever you want to call that price movement. So again, as far as levels of resistance, keep an eye on $1.05. That's the current level that's kind of being a little annoying and not really letting the price get much wiggle room above it. But then from the overall perspective on the support side of things, just watch that 50-period moving average. But definitely a very, very solid week, very nice bounce. And going into next week, it's just a question of can the bulls continue to build upon this momentum? We'll see what happens. First off, thanks so much for watching the entire video. Real quick, before you go, I want to invite you to a live webinar, web class, training, workshop, online event, whatever you want to call it, but it will be me live revealing to you what I've discovered that has allowed me to transform myself from being an employee to being my own boss, including how I had only one losing day out of 73 days in total. I'm going to cover 3 keys that have helped me unlock profitable consistency within the markets. The first key is super weird, but in a productive type of way. The second key is super awesome because it quite literally is wired into our DNA as humans, making it very easy to use. But in a cruel way, this becomes a pitfall for many traders. I'll explain it all though, including how to avoid the pitfall that it creates for some. And yeah, the third key, when you hear it, sounds way too good to be true, but it's not, and I'll show you how it all works. Then at the end, I open it up for a question and answer session that is, again, totally live. Even if you can't make the live session, please still sign up as it will be recorded, and you can go back and watch the replay that I will send you. Click the image on the screen or click the link down in the description box so you can get the date and time and claim your spot, which I should note is limited due to the fact that this truly is a live event. If you have any questions, let me know. If not, I'll be seeing you soon.